I'm so happy to see all of you. Happy New Year. Tell me what the best thing that's happened over the holiday break. What's the most fun thing you did for the holiday? Who wants to go first?
I got to see my son in Texas, first time since October.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yes.
I know you had a
You
great
doing good?
Yes, he is good.
time. It's good. Okay, who's next? Come on, let's have some fun.
I rested.
That's good. I did a lot of that too, Deb. I get you. That's awesome. Lynn had a visit with her kids too.
Earlier in the month. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, you celebrated Christmas early.
Yeah.
And Sharon, how about you? What's the most fun thing you did over the holidays?
I had a surprise 12-day vacation from my boss.
Oh my
Wow.
heavens.
Yeah, so that was nice.
Where did you go?
Nowhere. I was at home. It was a staycation.
That's the best. I love that. I love that. Well, that's awesome. Heather, how about you?
Well, this is a surprise, and since my son won't be on here to hear this, he proposed to his girlfriend of 13 years.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Not in any
So
rush. That's
I'm
awesome.
no, even though mom was, trying. But
Well,
yes,
congratulations. That's great. A
thank you.
wedding. A wedding. And Deb Lewis, how about you?
Just family, and had some time off from work, and it was wonderful.
That's
Yes.
great. That's great. And Kim, I know you're muted out. I'm not sure if you can talk, but I think
I'll
Yeah.
talk. We went home to Texas. So for me, the best part was just spending time with my parents,
that's the best. That's
playing with the girls.
that is the best. That is the best. And well, great. Well, I had a very relaxing time and spent time with friends and was treated to a lot of festivities, which is great. But Christmas Day spent in front of the TV crocheting in my pajamas all day was perfect. So with that, let me make sure that I can share my screen here and we are going to get started. Let me make sure what you're going to see here before I share it. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so now I can share my screen. And we are recording, so if you have any background noise going on, you may want to mute out, but certainly come back when you can. And been giving a lot of thought over the past couple of weeks about, what I want for my personal Pampered Chef business, and of course, what my vision is for our team. And with that, I'm not sure what the reason is, but it seems like Pampered Chef hasn't been sharing their mission statement, and maybe their mission statement has even changed. But I love the mission statement that the Pampered Chef was founded on, and that kind of brought back to me, again, we're food friends at Purpose Meat. Have you noticed when we serve that we shine? And I think that has a lot to do with what Pampered Chef was founded on. And the Pampered Chef is committed to providing opportunities for individuals to develop their God given talents and skills to their fullest potential for the benefit of themselves, their families, our customers, and the company. We are dedicated to enhancing the quality, um, I lost my the quality of family life by providing quality kitchen products supported by service and information for our customers and our consultants. So with that, how many of you are familiar with that mission statement? So Lynn, you really hadn't heard that, huh?
I have not.
And Heather, I think you remember it, don't you? You don't remember it? Because it used to be in all of our catalogs, was always there. And um, do you feel that this sums up Pampered Chef? What are your thoughts about that? Doesn't it kind of give you the warm fuzzies about our business?
Hmm.
I've never felt that Pampered Chef ever made me feel like I had to put my business, I mean, for the benefit of themselves, their families, the customers, and the company. I never felt like Pampered Chef made me feel like I had to put my business any more important than that. And I think that that says a lot. So, anyway, this doesn't show right here. This is kind of interesting that this little banner, for some reason, doesn't show. These hearts are all on fire. And I chose Spark as an acronym for, um, you know, for our team for this year. Sparkle is my personal, no, my personal word for the year. Someone, and I don't know, and I don't remember who gave this to me, but someone gave me a sign that said she leaves a little bit of sparkle wherever she goes. And so I love that, and I think that now I can see myself on my laptop, on my desktop. But that fire, I think, is it, when we help when we help others, we light our life on fire. I mean, do you feel that when you signed up a new consultant? Don't you just kind of feel like you're on fire? I think
Everybody's quiet.
I think it really sums everything up. So with that, let's do a little bit of recognition. We're a second day of the month. We're not sure where everything is, but we have 21 consultants that earned the Comma Club. Now, how many of you have been paying attention to the Comma Club? If you've been part of the Comma Club,
Yeah.
yeah. What have you found some of their tips to be very helpful?
Yes.
Yes.
I haven't been in it that often, but they're really good when I'm there.
Okay. Okay. It's a great resource when you need a little bit of inspiration. So I hope that you will continue to find that to be helpful, and that I will encourage you to be part of that club. So this month, for the month of December, so what happens is you earn it from the last month, and Erin Nicole Chase, Bonnie Fickett, Sue Reynolds, Dawn Ferreira. I'm going to get my clapper. Anybody who's on here when I mention their name gets a clap. Lori Coleman, Alexis Blake, Jessica Piscasm, Lynn Mead, Kim Hill, me, Kim Green, Amanda Isaacs, Gail Ruffin, Carrie Height, Sonia Carter, Heather Curtis, Maureen Kimmel, Christy Pitchford, Dolly Grosskopf, Kathy Mitchell, and Amber Nielsen. So congratulations to all of you. I will be adding you probably by tomorrow. I might even do it tonight. We'll see how that goes. But congratulations on that. Just a couple things to go over. We offered a booking blitz. You know what? There's a good chance to win, you guys. You still have until tonight to get some bookings. You can, get us out of CCE still. You can reach out to people and still add people to your booking blitz and add more bookings to your calendar. How many of you have taken advantage of that? How many of you have added some new bookings to your calendar for January?
I've added one.
Very good, Dawn. Very good. Okay. All right. So that brings us to hearing from Lynn Mead tonight. And I have to say, Lynn has had quite a year. She promoted to director. She earned her first excellence award, and she's also earned her first trip. So I thought it was really important to hear from Lynn and what she has accomplished and what her thoughts are and her approaches. And let's pick her brain. Okay, you guys, make sure to write down some questions and ask her some questions too. So Lynn, take it away.
Well, the first thing was that I had to decide that this wasn't going to be a hobby, this was going to be a business. And I had to believe that I could do it. The first thing I did is I joined Dawn's accountability group, and that's where my consistency started. Doing the 5-day hard challenge every week. When I don't do that, I can tell because I don't get the bookings. So I think doing that, I know Karen talks about it every Monday, and I think doing that is very important. I also think either being part of an accountability group or having an accountability partner is very important. I also think coming to meetings is very important. Um, Karen's is every Tuesday. I know that on Tuesday nights, I don't plan anything. I go to Karen's meetings. Because some weeks I really need the help, and some weeks maybe there's somebody on that meeting who's going to get a little tidbit from me. So I think going to meetings is very important. I think participating in the workshops are very important. We've got another great one coming in January. It's a great, this one they have to buy the seasonings, but they're very great customer service oriented events that are being created for you. So take advantage of them. Get your customers there. I had three goals when 2025 started. I wanted to earn excellence in sales. I wanted to become a director, and I wanted to earn my first trip. And I did all three.
Did it?
It and married off two daughters last year too. It was a busy year. And also, my husband lost his job last February, and I had a bad health diagnosis that I've been working through. So it was a it was a crazy year. Lots of ups, lots of downs. Things are better now. My husband's back to work, thank goodness, and my health is improving. So that's all good. But the Excellence Awards was the first thing I was really focusing on. And there is if you go to, I think it's awards and recognition, hop on that, you can see exactly where you're at. It gives you your dollar amount, and it tells you how much you have to have every month in sales to achieve that award. So that's a great way to stay on top of that. For the trip and promoting to director kind of go hand in hand, because when you promote to director, you're recruiting. When they qualify, you're getting 3,000 points. Although in January and February of this month, you'll get 6,000 points for the first two people you get to qualify. And those points count towards your trip. So last year, I don't know how many recruits I had qualify, a few. And then I got 5,000 trip points when I promoted to director. So recruiting and promoting are a great way to get points to help you work towards that goal of getting a trip. The other thing I did to kind of keep me focused, I don't know about you, but I need to look at things and have them remind me. And last year about this time, I don't know if you know who Lisa Noto is. She has this Facebook page where she sells things, logo stuff and whatever. She had these clips that I put on my calendar, and this one says, "Booking gives me vitamin C." I've, used it so much, some of the letters come off, but that was on my clip on my calendar, and I saw it every day. And that was just a little motivation to keep me going. The other thing that kept me on track was this weekly planner. Um, this was a sales reward one month a few years ago that Pampered Chef did, and I am faithful to using it every week. And I write absolutely everything I need to get done in a day, and I check it off as I go all day. That keeps me on track. I also keep track of my bookings on here, any customer service things I need to take care of. Just keeps me on task. The other thing that keeps me going is my VIP group. I have a very active VIP group. Every Friday night, I post a Family Feud question, and they love it. And then on Mondays, I go live and draw a winner and talk about what's going on. And I have a very active group. They're a bunch of great people. I love them. And I think it's important to have that group. I also think having great customer service skills are very important. I take pride in my customer service. If somebody says they have to return something or they're having an issue, I'm not telling them to call home office. I'm taking care of it for them. And I have a particular customer, about a year ago, I did that for her mom. And she booked a party right then. And now she might join my team. I've got to get back with her after the holidays. So, um, yeah, customer service is very important. The other thing that I do is I track everything. I have a special tracker for my parties. I have a different tracker for my booking request. I have another tracker for my recruits. Um, it's very important to see how you're doing and see where you might need to adjust. So tracking is very important. I think, oh, you can go online and see where you are for your excellence awards. Um, it's very important to know where you stand every day. I know Dawn, I would get on the accountability call and she would ask me right away, okay, so how far away are you today? And if I didn't know, man, I was looking it up quick before I couldn't answer her.
Mhm.
And then just break down your goals however it works for you. For me, it worked out to be monthly. I knew how much I had to have every month. Some people like to know weekly. Whatever works for you. But it is important to track and to know where you are. You're muted, Karen.
Kim Green says, I want to read her chat. You're amazing, Lynn. I love your accomplishments and the goals you hit. Great tips and advice. And that is so true. Um,
Well,
you certainly.
Kim's a big part of that accountability group, and
Mhm, mhm.
I go to her a lot. We bounce ideas off each other, and you have to have someone to do that with. You can't, even though this is your own business, you can't do it alone. You need friends. You need this group of people to lift you up and to bounce ideas off of and get ideas from. So we all need each other.
We really do. And Lynn, that's such a great point. And I've often said, I don't know anybody who's been successful in our business in a vacuum. You really do need to surround yourself with successful people and the people who are really working the business. And I have a question. When in fact, I have, you can tell I have used these as much as I should have. I still have a pad of these. And what I'll do is I will scan one and I'll put it in the files so that if someone would like to use them, they can print them out and use them. So I will make that um, on the list to do. But after you use them, do you save them or do you?
I do. I've got a file folder of them.
Okay, I thought that was really, so you probably go back and refer to them. Um,
Hmm.
Let me see. I love hearing about your VIP group. You said that you on Friday night you do a family feud and then you pick
Hmm.
a winner on Monday.
Yeah, whoever got the top answer, I do a drawing from those people.
Okay, the top answer. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And Lynn, what do you think? How did you set yours up, or how do you think you get more people to join yours?
I promote it in all my parties. I give um I give points towards the grand prize drawing for joining. And I can
Okay.
tell when that post hits because all of a sudden I have requests to join. So,
Great. And you can market that on your Facebook group if, well too, right?
mhm, mhm.
Yeah. Hmm.
And it's in my customer care also.
That's good.
After somebody buys I have customer care going out at different times for the first year after they make a purchase. So,
Which leads me to another thing, because you do use Project Broadcast.
mhm.
Yeah, so she's quite adept at landing pages. She's our landing page queen.
That's what I want to learn this year.
Okay,
I'll be glad to sit down and help you.
yeah, we can do a workshop too. We did do a real basic one before, but we can keep working on that because I think a lot of people would like to learn that. Great.
They're fun.
Do any of you have any? Unmute yourself and ask questions. Deb Lewis, did you have a question?
You're muted.
You're muted, Deb.
Here we go. I think I got the button now. So your customer care, you have that set up for is like 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 6 months. You have a
Yeah,
checklist that
right
you go by?
away, right away, I think 10 days, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, something like that. I can share it with you. Do you have Project Broadcast?
I don't. And that again is for me too, is Project Broadcast. Yeah. I'm afraid of
Highly recommend.
technology and I'm just jumping in both feet this year. So there you
Good
go.
for
I'm
you.
fearless. That's my word this year.
Fearless.
Fearless.
Deb,
That's
the
your
retreat's
Like
going to
good
be a
word.
great place for you to have
Oh,
your
yes.
computer and
Mhm.
have some hands-on training with
Mhm.
Project Broadcast.
Awesome.
That's
Deb,
good.
do you work during the day, or are you able to come to Tech Time on Tuesdays?
I can, yes. I actually have Tuesdays off. So
Okay.
my hours I'm cut way back. So I really have that time to devote to Pampered Chef. And that
Okay.
is that's this year. Yes, I know.
Great.
I'm excited. So yeah. And the project broadcast is on the top of the list. Yeah.
Good. Good.
So, but I do, so it is tech time is at 10 o'clock on Tuesdays, right?
Yep. I
Okay.
Karen's Zoom.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, on the Zoom. Yep.
Yeah,
Great
perfect.
questions. Great questions. Anyone else have a question for Lynn?
I think you're really cool, Lynn.
Thank you, Deb.
As
I
soon as
second
you
that.
started coming on our calls, I thought she's a cool lady. I like her.
Yeah, we're all Lynn fans. That's for sure.
Oh
Part of
boy.
the Lynn fan club.
Never
Um,
been called cool. Tell my kids that.
You are.
where else do we get that with except with our Pampered Chef business, right? Okay, and I love hearing how you track things too, Lynn. I think that's a great lesson for everyone. If it's worth doing, it's worth tracking, right?
Mhm.
Great, great. Well, thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to share my screen again, and let me see here. And now we're going to go to another cool lady, and that is our Dawn Ferreira, who
She
is
is
number
cool.
one in personal sales for 2025 with $139,006. That is an average, you guys, of $11,583 a month in personal sales. Totally incredible.
Wow.
And she's, an
Wow.
excellence award achiever. She leads a fabulous team, and she's taking her husband to Bermuda.
That's good.
So I think we would all love to know how to reach 11,583 sales every month, and some of the approaches she has to her business in terms of planning and bookings, right? So
Yes.
make sure to get a pen and paper and make sure to be ready for some questions for Dawn too. So Dawn, thank you so much for taking some time to join us tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you. I'm just excited to be here with you. And guys, I'm old school. 28 years this year since I started my Pampered Chef business. And I will tell you, when I started, our fast track goals, success rewards, whatever you want to call it, were $12.50 a month. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, there is no way I could sell $1,250 in a month. And then the second 3 months, you got another bonus if you hit 2,500. And I'm like, oh, no way, I can't do that. And then a couple of years later, they gave us an incentive if we sold, I can't even remember, Karen, what the numbers were, but it was a cash bonus if we sold so much each month. And again, I remember thinking, there's no way. But guys, it all goes back to the very, very beginning. And when I started Pampered Chef, I had a very strong why. I had a 3-year-old that I had pulled out of daycare. I had quit my job, and I'd come home to be a full-time mom. And I quickly realized that I was really not cut out for full-time motherhood. I was going crazy, stuck between those four walls every day. As much as I loved being a mom and doing all that fun stuff, I needed something that was for me. I needed to get out of the house. I needed to be with people. I needed a purpose in my life other than just being a wife and a mother. So for me, the why from the very beginning was very, very strong. And I have to tell you, that's where it starts, guys. You can't just start this business and start selling spatulas. You've got to go back and you've got to dig in and you've got to figure out, why do I do what I do? Because that why is what's going to give you that motivation to push through when the going gets tough. When you have a goal that you think there's no possible way that I could meet this goal, that why is what's going to bring you back and help you do that. The why needs to be strongly attached to your emotions. I used to tell people this all the time. If your why does not make you cry, then your why is not strong enough. So you really need to dig deep down and think, why am I here? Why am I doing Pampered Chef? What do I want to get out of it? How is it going to impact the lives of others? And how is it going to impact my life? So that is the first thing, is that why. If you have not done that exercise in a while, because your why will change. Now, my why has not changed, even though I don't have small children at home anymore. The purpose for me is that I have something that's mine, that I believe in, that I have that strong belief in. And I think that's something Lynn said too. You've got to believe in what you're doing and you've got to believe in yourself. So even though my kids aren't home and the why of being a full-time mom is not there, that why of me having a purpose and doing something that I believe in that's making a difference in the lives of others, that's what fuels me every single day. It's what makes me jump out of bed and go to my desk and do the things that I don't want to do, the hard things, because I have that passion inside. So if you don't feel that, if you do not feel that passion, you need to take some time to dig deep and find that passion and find that why. So that's your first place. Your next place is you have to build consistency. That word is probably the most important word in this business. It is not that you're doing a whole lot of stuff. It's that you're doing some stuff consistently, time and time and time again. A lot of you have heard us talk about, and Lynn just talked about it as well, the 5-day hard challenge. And the whole purpose of this challenge is consistency, that you are doing this same thing over and over and over and over. And that is going to beat out motivation, hands down, every single time. So consistency, you have to start that. You also have to start small, guys. You cannot jump in and think you're going to do everything in the beginning. Start small. Say today, you know what? For example, Project Broadcast. Deb, I was terrified. Everybody was talking about how amazing this Project Broadcast was. And those of you that know me, technology is not my thing. I am quite simple. And when they were talking about Project Broadcast, it was blowing my mind. But I was curious because I knew it could be a tool that would change my business. So I had to start tiny. I had to get somebody to show me one little thing, and I had to start there, and I had to feel confident there. And then I was able to move to that next step. So find something small that you want to implement in your business and do it consistently until you feel confident. Then you can add something else small. You also want to create routines. And I know, again, you're hearing a lot of the same things. And the reason is because the same things work for all of us. Create routines. Create routines in your business. Get on that accountability call every Monday. Go to your team training calls. Go to the Take Time. Go to the Home Kitchen Live. Create those routines in your business. And what they're going to do is establish those daily habits. And those habits are going to bring you results time and time and time again. So build that consistency by action and by habit. And lastly, you want to now create that path. Now that I have my why, I'm passionate about what I am going to do. I've created some of those habits in my business. Now it's time to sit down and say, okay, what are my goals? Just like Lynn said, okay, I think I can do Excellence Award. And she set that goal. Set your goals. What do you want to achieve in your business? And guys, your goals are your goals. We are all different and we do not have to compare ourselves to one another. So you have to set the goals that are right for you in your business. So set your goals, make sure they're specific, they're achievable, and they are linked to your why. That is very, very important that those goals are linked to your why. The next thing you have to do is you have to map out a plan. Just like Lynn said, I need this amount each month. That means I need to do this many parties each month. And in order to get that many parties, I need to talk to this many people. So you plan, it's a roadmap. Just like if you were going on vacation, you would have a map. You would know I need to be at this airport at this time. I'm going to fly here. I'm going to stay in this hotel. We're going to rent a car from this company. You would have everything laid out. Same thing in your business. You have to lay it out so you know exactly what you're going to do, how and when you're going to achieve those goals. And just like Lynn said, you want to track. But not only do you want to track, is you want to stop and celebrate. And those of you that know me well, we start almost every meeting that way. Tell me something good. Brag for a minute, because you have got to celebrate the wins. There are going to be a lot of times that you are not going to have wins, but you have to celebrate even those small wins. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself credit for working through that struggle. And those wins are going to come a lot more frequently when you take time to do that. So track it and then also celebrate. And then I think this one's really important. Focus on progress, not perfection. You are not going to be perfect in this business. You're not going to be perfect in anything in this life, but you have to focus on the progress that you're making. Gosh, I didn't have any parties last month. I've got one party this month. Or I only had 2 parties last month. Now I have 3 parties. You have to focus on that progress and that moving forward, not in perfection. If you say, I don't have any parties and I really want 10 parties, that's a big jump. So you have to take those little small increments and celebrate as you get there. And guys, when you do all of these things consistently in your business, you are going to begin to see the results happening. But it is all about consistency. Another thing I heard Lynn say, treat it like a business. And a lot of you know this, but I think my parents thought I had fallen off the wagon when I signed up to be a Pampered Chef consultant. They were like, what are you doing? And they did not understand it. I still think maybe my mom doesn't understand it completely. But several years ago, she said to me, I know why you're successful in your business, because you treat it like a business. It's not a hobby. It's not a part-time thing. You treat it seriously and you treat it like a business. And guys, I'm going to tell you, most of you have probably worked for a boss and you worked really hard for that boss because you wanted to please them and you wanted to be a good employee. But how many of us do not give ourselves that same grace? So you need to be a great boss to yourself. You need to work hard for yourself, and you're going to get those rewards time and time and time again. Now, I will have to tell y'all, I'm not as organized as Lynn is. This is my tracker, and I'm going to show you because you're probably going to laugh. People usually look at this and they're like, oh my gosh, that's a train wreck. This is my tracking system. It's my calendar, and my entire life is in this calendar. If it is something that I'm going to do or I need to do, I write it down. Now, some of you will laugh because you've been on calls with me before. And I said, I wrote that down. Where do you think I would have written that in my calendar? And a lot of my friends now can figure out where I wrote it down. Hey, Dawn, go to so and so, and I bet that's where you wrote it. So I'm not as organized and together. And I tell you that because if you feel like I do, if people say spreadsheet to me, I'm like, nope, no spreadsheets for this girl. You don't have to be. You can take whatever personality, whatever learning style that you have, and you can turn that into success. So find a system that works for you. It doesn't have to work or make sense to anybody else, but find a system that works for you. Find that love, that passion, that deep why, and commit to yourself every single day. Commit to yourself and to your business and to your goals. And I can promise you, whatever you set out to do, you can do it every single time. That's all I got to say.
Lots of great stuff there that inspired thoughts. And does anyone have questions for Dawn? Want to know how she did it? Any more detail? No questions? Well, okay, let's go over a few more things then, Dawn. Thank you so much. We all want to be like you when we grow up.
I'm just going to say the same thing. Even though I'm older than her, I want to be like her when I grow
Me
up.
too.
Be careful what you wish for, guys.
Well, I just want to wrap up with some things here. First of all, I wanted to say that, you know, to me, the beginning of the year is such a great time to look and evaluate everything, and just to evaluate just what we can learn from maybe the past. Like for me, 2025 was not the best year for me. That's okay. But I'm trying to figure out what I can do better. And again, why Spark is really has hit my heart this year is to, what I want to have happen for myself and for our business. But this is the time to evaluate where are you with Excellence Award. You've got 5 more months that you could really make a difference and achieve Excellence Award. And that is a really exciting thing to do because there's a lot of things, and Lynn was talking about that. There's a lot of things. You pick a goal, and there's a lot of things that happen right along with it. It's like you're double, triple dipping for all of these awards and things that you can achieve with Pampered Chef. And that is one of, and the trips too. We've got until next December to earn a trip. I earned the trip, but I didn't earn it until December 15th, and that's okay. We still earned it. I didn't have to have it done by June. We don't have to be crazy. We can take it, make it simple, and track it. That's really important, is to track it. And I love what Dawn talked about. Working for yourself is really important. One thing I said to myself when I quit my full-time job was that if I wasn't willing to work as hard for myself as I was for someone else, I really had to evaluate my purpose and my why. So I hope that that inspires you just a little bit. One of the things that I came up with, again, Pampered Chef is really offering great things. And I added anyone in our team, in Team Halo, that has a party in January. I'm going to have a place for you to put your host name. And when you close their party by January 31st, this only calls for January sales. And one host is going to win a Pampered Chef multi-cooker. I've already ordered it. I've got it ready to go. I am looking forward to giving one of them away to help support your business and to add a little bit more oomph to your booking talk. Pampered Chef, as you know, is offering double free for parties over $650. Really important. Book them, book them, book them, and then work to get them at $650. And if you need help with that, that's what we're here for. We're having an Empower Your Meal Prep. Meal prep is really big this time of year. A lot of people are they're busy with school, they're busy with things, and prepping meals and freezer meal workshops and all those ideas. 30-minute meals are really, really important, and these tools will all help you with that. So again, Pampered Chef is offering that. They're offering. How many of you have the Twist and Chop? What's your favorite use for the Twist and Chop? Unmute and tell us.
I use it for chicken salad.
Chicken salad, okay.
Or chicken casserole, either one. It's quick.
Okay. Do you use you cook the chicken in the microwave, or how do you do, or
I
just
cook it in the deep dish baker
okay?
and pull it out and put it in that. So
There you go.
no
Awesome.
time.
Love that. Anyone else want to share what their favorite use for the twist and chop is?
We use it for
What?
chicken and for green beans for our dogs.
Oh, you mush them
Right.
up?
Hmm.
Mush them up.
Mhm.
Okay. Love
I
that.
dehydrated onions and peppers and things like that this summer. And then I blitzed them in the twist and chop and store them in my cupboard.
Love that too.
Add
Yeah.
them vegetables for my young adult that doesn't like vegetables.
Okay.
She doesn't know what I'm putting in.
Okay. All right. It's funny that, I think about my meatloaf because I used to really dice up, kind of try to be perfect dice with my onions and my green pepper for my meatloaf. And I'm just throwing them in that twist and chop. And it really does make it a lot, and it cooks better too. So anyway, but this is a great tool for $30. Someone can start a Pampered Chef business and get that twist and chop. I like to call it twist and shout too, but it's fun. And I just wanted you to remind you that we have that kit. We also have two other kits, the $50 kit and the $200 kit for people to offer. Now, often we create the energy and create the excitement with the $30 kit, but often they will pick something else. So that is always really important to understand. And what's really exciting is that Pampered Chef is offering something new where we can earn the new spring products um, within 2 months. And so it's really, and plus they're giving a Pampered Chef in Pampered Chef dollars, which is really nice. And we're also getting double points for recruiting. So this is a really good time. You guys, we all, excuse me, you're all here because you want your businesses to succeed. And part of the job of ours is also recruiting. It's not just selling product. So we want to be able to bless people and help them create income by showing them how to start a Pampered Chef business. And it would be awesome if everyone would take advantage of recruiting two new recruits in January and February and helping them qualify, which we will help you. We're going to be setting up some programs to help you onboard them and help you encourage them and show them the way to success. Because when we show our new consultants the way to success, they don't leave. Would you agree with me there? Yes. So we need everybody's help. We need our team to grow. We need you to help grow it. And anything you can do would be really terrific for that. And I love what everyone was talking about, attending meetings, attending, rub shoulder to shoulder with people who are successful and people who are working the business. And you will level up your business. I promise you that. Wanted to, I did post in the Halo team earlier that there is an Imagine the Possibilities meeting with Pampered Chef on Sunday the 4th at 7 p.m. Central. And I hope you all register. Anybody register for that yet? Okay, I did. I registered for it. So with that, we just want you all to know that we are here to help support you. There isn't anything we wouldn't do. I mean, if, legally to help you grow your business. And I was going to mention too, don't forget, we do have a retreat coming up in Myrtle Beach, the 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th. And you are invited. Anyone is invited to come. So if you can, put it together and get there, we will find room for you with welcome arms, open arms. And you are going to be so happy that you came because we really have a great time and we learn a lot. And so we're going to be able to tap and get even more detailed help with things. We'll have our computers there and we can go, stop, show me what to do. And that's wonderful. Also, I wanted to mention, Dawn was talking about why. And our book is our book club. I encourage you all to join it. Is Start with Why with Simon Sinek. And you are going to just love being part of the book club, the camaraderie, getting to know each other, and learning and the discussion is worth it. Even if you haven't read the book, quite frankly, the discussion is really worth it. So please try to do what you can to be on our book club Tuesdays at 2:00. And with that, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you, we're so proud of our team, and how much we encourage each other. And I want to go back and I'm going to show this to you one more time because I think that this is really important. Oopsie. And I just want to kind of end with, I'll end with this, but I certainly want you to ask questions. Can you see the mission statement again?
Mhm.
I really want you to feel this. I really want you to know that we just don't sell product. We don't just sell kitchen tools. We build relationships. We create income. We help people. And, if we can help the quality of family life, I think that is such a wonderful mission. And no matter where you are with your faith, when we can serve people like that at that level, and then offer them the opportunity to enhance the quality of family life by providing quality kitchen products and a business. So with that, I appreciate you all joining me. Any comments, questions, anything you need help with, anything you think that we could do as a program or as training that you think you need, coaching, just say the word. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
I think it would be cool for other people, not consultants, but our customers to see that mission statement.
Okay.
I don't know how, but
I know I was going to use this banner with my customers, but maybe I'll make it a little less Team Halo-ish. I don't know. Would you like to see a different banner than this?
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay, because you're welcome to share it.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And anytime you ever see anything I do, you're always welcome to share it. You're always welcome to use it. If you want me to personalize it for you, just let me know. I'm happy to do that too.
Well, that's great.
Consultants is missing a T.
Oh, where? Thank you.
The bottom of the white, yeah, right in there.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you, Lynn. Love that. Any other comments, questions?
Thank you.
Let's give Lynn and Dawn a big hand for taking the time to share their success this year.
Congratulations.
And we're so proud of you, and we're so thankful to have you on our team, and we're thankful for all you share. So we'll start. We'll be back to team time Tuesday nights at 7:00 Eastern time. So you can put that on your calendar, and and don't forget tech time, and Tuesday's training day, right?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you guys, I am not able to go live. I still am not able to go live. That really hurts my business, you guys, because I was going live, Monday through Thursday with our team, and I do my live at 5 with my customers every Wednesday. So I've appealed to Facebook, and I have no idea. I've asked ChatGPT. I'm trying to figure out. So if any of you, I've not heard of anyone else having this problem, but if you hear anything, please let me know. But right now, I'm a little bit hamstringed. So
Have you tried on your laptop?
I've tried it on my laptop, my phone, and my desktop. I can't go live.
Does the option even show up?
No, it just says unable to go. Unable to go. Yeah, I'll
Do you have the little icon that says live?
I have the icon that says go live, live video, and I go live video, and then it gives me my error message, and I got nowhere to go. It's not even like I can make a message or I can send it. I had to screenshot.
I can't do it on my laptop.
Really?
I have to do it from my phone.
Yeah, I
don't know what that is, but it won't let me do it on my laptop.
I've been,
and it's not a Facebook issue. It's a computer issue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what, you guys, I was going to show, if you want to
I was wondering if you're going to show that.
Yes. Thank you. I'm just, oh my gosh, I almost forgot. This is about 8 minutes long, you guys. And I love to start out my year watching this. Can you see it? Can you see Facing the Giants?
It's so good.
You can't see it? I wasn't sure. I've got the screen right. Okay, let me go ahead and play it. And I'm going to make the screen bigger too. So,
Testament, Nehemiah had the task of building a stone wall around his city for protection. But he didn't have enough people or resources or time.
Oops. Come on.
But because each person worked on the stone wall that was in front of their house, they got it done in record time. That's what you're going to do. On defense, you have to resolve. Nothing gets by you as an individual. Nothing gets by us as a team. I need you to build me a stone wall.
Karen, do you want me to try to do it from mine?
Is this a scene I want to show?
No. Well, maybe it is, but it's like in slow motion.
Hold on a second.
Can you give me 4 more hours? I just need 4 more.
Is this what we want to show? This isn't what I wanted to show.
It is.
Oh, it is? Okay, I'll keep playing. Oopsie.
But it's just like in slow motion.
Give up in the last quarter. You gotta leave everything on the field. And field goal. I need you for 4 more downs. Who's with me? Now get up there and get it done.
Oh no, this is not it.
This is not
Giants stand on the verge of their fourth.
You want the death crawl scene.
the death crawl. That's it. Okay, hold on a second, you guys. I can't. There we go. Okay, let me.
I was going to say, if you want to make me a host, I've got it.
Oh, okay. I hope that the video doesn't, well, of course, it doesn't really matter. I did make you a host.
Okay. Let's see if I can. You're still sharing though. Okay, let me see if it's gonna.
This is so good, you guys. If you're feeling like you can't get the trip or you're feeling like you can't do an Excellence Award, this is gonna. Thank you, Dawn.
All right, let's go. Show me something. 10 yards. Move it. Let's go, Matt. Let's go, Jonathan. Show me something. 10 yards. Show me some power.
Is that better?
Show me something. There you go. 10 yards. Show me some muscle. Show me some power. Give me some heart. Let's go. Very good, boy. Very good. Let's run it back.
So, Coach, how strong is Westview this year?
Oh.
You already written Friday night down as a loss, Brock?
Well, not if I know we could beat them.
Come here, Brock. You too, Jeremy.
What, am I in trouble now?
Not yet. I want to see you do the death crawl again, except I want to see your absolute best.
What, you want me to go to the 30?
I think you can go to the 50.
50. I can go to the 50 if nobody's on my back.
I think you can do it with Jeremy on your back. But even if you can, I want you to promise me you're going to do your best.
All right.
Your best.
Okay.
You going to give me your best?
I'm going to give you my best.
All right, one more thing. I want you to do it blindfolded.
Why?
Because I want you giving up at a certain point when you can go further. Get down. Jeremy, get on his back. I get a good tight hold, Jeremy. All right, let's go, Brock. Keep your knees off the ground, just your hands and feet. There you go. A little bit left, a little bit left. There you go. Show me good effort. That way, Brock. Keep coming. There you go. It's a good start. A little bit left, a little bit left. There you go, Brock. Good strength. That's it, Brock. That's it.
Not at 20 yet.
Forget the 20. You give me your best. You keep going. That's it. No, don't stop, Brock. You got more in you than that.
Hey, just resting a second.
You got to keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's go. Don't quit till you got nothing left. There you go. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving, Brock. That's it. You keep driving. Keep your knees off the ground. Keep driving it. Your very best. Your very best. Your very best. Keep moving, Brock. That's it. That's it. That's it. Keep going. Don't quit on me. Keep going. Keep driving. Keep driving. Keep your knees off the ground. That's it. Your very best. Don't quit on me. Your very best. Keep driving. Keep driving. There you go. There you go. That's it. You keep driving. Keep your knees off the ground. Keep driving. Don't quit till you got nothing left. Keep moving, Brock. That's it. That's it. That's it. Keep going. I want everything you got. Come on, keep going. Hurts. Don't quit on me. Your very best. Keep driving. Keep driving. There you go. There you go.
He's heavy.
I know he's heavy.
A better strength.
You negotiate with your body to find more strength, but don't you give up on me, Brock. You keep going. You hear me? You keep going. You're doing good. You keep going. You're not. Keep going.
It hurts.
I know it hurts. You keep going. You keep going. It's all hard from here. 30 more steps. You keep going, Brock. Come on. Keep going.
Burn.
And let it burn.
It's burning.
It's all hard. You keep going, Brock. Come on. Come on. Keep going. You promised me your best. Your best. Don't stop. Keep going.
Too hard.
It's not too hard to keep going. Come on, Brock. Give me more. Give me more. Keep going. 20 more steps. 20 more. Keep going, Brock. Give me your best. Don't quit. No. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Brock Kelly, you don't quit. Keep going. Keep going. Go, Brock Kelly. You don't quit on me. No, you keep going. You keep going. Go, Brock. 10 more steps. 10 more. 10 more. 10 more. Keep going. Don't quit. Give me your. You can. You can. 5 more. 5 more. Come on, Brock. Come on. Don't quit. Don't quit. Come on, Brock. 2 more. 1 more.
It's got to be 50. It's got to be 50. I don't have any more.
Look up, Brock. You're in the end zone. Brock, you are the most influential player on this team. If you walk around defeated, so will they. Don't tell me you can't give me more than what I've been seeing. You just carried a 140-pound man across this whole field in your arms. Brock, I need you. God's gifted you with the ability of leadership. Don't waste it. Can I count on you? Yes. What is it, Jeremy?
Only 160.
So that is just an amazing example of only you know how much you can give. Only you know how much you can give. And anyway,
On January 1st, we're starting AI challenge
Hold
for
on.
people over 30. Disappear from social media and do this instead.
Oh, I've been there.
So this is how I became the most dangerous person in the room. One habit changed.
One habit can change. Yeah, they become dangerous. Anyway, have all of you seen that before? If you've not seen that movie, that is a great movie to curl up with this weekend and really inspire yourself, because there isn't anything you can't do. And if God puts something on your heart that you want to achieve, I think we have a responsibility to do that. And think about
And Karen, one thing I like to say is when you reach a goal, you don't stop. You say, what's next? And that reminds me so much of that, that he blindfolded him, because how many of us stop when we hit the place that we think we're at the top? We just sit down and we stop. But he blindfolded him and said, nope, I'm not going to let that get in your way, because you will stop once you hit that goal.
And you're a great example of that. Here's someone who couldn't couldn't see doing 1250 and she's doing 10 times that in a month. There you go. There you go. So anyway, thank you all for joining us tonight. And we will either I'll be sharing this recording, and I know that this has interrupted some of your holidays, but I really appreciate it. And we'll ready to get back to work on Monday, right?
Yes.
All right. All right, you guys, love you. Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
New Year, everybody.
Good night.